For the record, my hair is wet, not greasy. Just to clarify. And this week we're going to read chapter 7. For those of you who don't remember, she was entering his playroom. The first thing I notice is the smell. Leather, wood, polish, with a faint citrus scent. The walls and ceiling are a deep dark burgundy, giving a womb-like effect to the spacious room. A womb-like effect. Doesn't sound very sexy to me. There is a large wooden cross like an X fastened to the wall facing the door. It's made of high polished mahogany, and there are restraining cuffs on either corner. Above it is an expansive iron grid suspended from the ceiling, 8 foot square at least, and from it is hanging all manner of ropes, chains, and glinting shackles. By the door, 2 long polished, ornately carved poles like spindles from a banister, but longer, hang like curtain rods across the wall. From them swing a startling assortment of paddles, whips, riding crops, and funny-looking feathery implements. A bed dominates the room. It's bigger than a king size. At the foot of the bed, set apart a few feet, is a large ox-blood Chesterfield couch, just stuck in the middle of the room facing the bed, an odd arrangement, to have a couch facing the bed, and I smiled to myself. I've picked on the couch as odd, when really it's the most mundane piece of furniture in the room. Weirdly, all the wood, dark walls, moody lighting, and ox-blood leather makes the room kind of soft and romantic. This is Christian's version of soft and romantic. Is this Christian's version of soft and romantic? I can observe and absorb, but not articulate my feelings about this because I'm in shock. Fear, yes, that seems to be the overriding feeling. I recognize it now, but weirdly not of him. I don't think he'd hurt me, well, not without my consent. How does she even know this? And then she goes and strokes the bed for some reason. The post is very sturdy, the craftsmanship outstanding. In her head, she thinks he likes to hurt women. The thought depresses me. You're a sadist? I'm a dominant. What does that mean, I whisper. It means I want you to willingly surrender yourself to me in all things. Why would I do that? To please me, he whispers as he cocks his head to one side and I see a ghost of a smile. Please him. He wants me to please him. And I realize in that moment that yes, that's exactly what I want to do. It's a revelation. No, it's stupidity. It's a dumb girl who has never been touched by a man, who is giving over to somebody she doesn't really know and getting involved in something she doesn't understand. I have rules and I want you to comply with them. They are for your benefit and for my pleasure. If you follow these rules to my satisfaction, I shall reward you. If you don't, I shall punish you and you will learn, he whispers. Okay, and what do I get out of this? He shrugs and looks almost apologetic. Me, he says simply. My reaction to that would be, what, you egotistical maniac? This is for your pleasure and in return I get you? Who are you? But hers is, oh my. He's dangerous to my health because I know I'm going to say yes and part of me doesn't want to. But I'm betting there's like 6 more chapters of her dancing around saying yes. My mouth presses into a hard line. This is what I cannot reconcile. Kind, caring Christian who rescues me from inebriation and holds me gently while I'm throwing up in the azaleas, and the monster who possesses whips and chains in a special room. So he's a monster. Why isn't she running away if she's afraid and he's a monster? And then he hands the rules over. She's gonna have to sleep 7 hours a night. She's gonna eat healthy. She has to wear the clothing that he picks out. She has to exercise. She has to keep herself clean and shaved. So then he hands her a piece of paper with his limits on them. No acts involving fire play, no acts involving urination or defecation and the products thereof, no acts involving needles, knives, piercing or blood, no acts involving gynecological medical instruments, no acts involving children or animals, no acts that will leave any permanent marks on the skin, no acts involving breath control. Is there anything you'd like to add, he asks kindly. Is there anything you won't do? I don't know, she says. What do you mean you don't know? I've never done anything like this. Well, when you've had sex, was there anything that you didn't like doing? I've not had sex before, so I don't know. My voice is small. I peek up at him and he's staring at me, mouth open, frozen and pale, really pale. Never, he whispers. I shake my head. You're a virgin, he breathes. I nod, flushing again. He closes his eyes and looks to be counting to 10. When he opens them again, he's angry, glaring at me. Why the fuck didn't you tell me, he growls. And he's all angry over it? Like, what kind of a guy gets angry over that? A douchebag! Somebody that you don't want to sleep with. Anyways, that's the end of chapter 7. See y'all again for another edition of That Girl Tyson.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations, all hands man your battle stations.
What did you do? Are you hanging your head? Are you hanging your head? Oh, are you ashamed?